Recently, I had the chance to check out a demo of Animal Crossing New Horizons' upcoming updates, both the Switch 2 edition and the free 3.0 update for existing players. During a brief hands-off demo, Nintendo walked me through the details of both, while opting to keep some surprises for later. Let's start with the Switch 2 edition. Alongside the release of the new free update, Nintendo plans to release a Switch 2 upgrade for New Horizons. With it, Animal Crossing will be in 4K in docked mode, albeit still at 30 FPS. While Nintendo hasn't given a reason for this, the widely accepted hypothesis around the fan community is that the animations are tied to that 30 frames per second cap, making raising the frame rate trickier than some might believe. And I agree with that. Also, in a game like Animal Crossing, I'm not sure I'm missing the 60 FPS presentation as the game runs smoothly. It's not exactly a reflex-driven title, and I think the 30 FPS presentation fits nicely with the relaxed vibe of island life. I love seeing Animal Crossing sharper than ever, but for me the gameplay improvements are what I'm excited for. Nintendo have leaned into adding Switch 2's unique hardware features to its current gen upgrade, starting with the Megaphone. The Megaphone uses the Switch 2's mic to allow you to call out to villagers, and if they're in earshot, they'll respond. That means if they're too far away or they're indoors somewhere, they won't answer you. This reminds me of when I used to play Hey You Pikachu on the N64, and while it's a cool feature, I don't think I'll be using it all that much. One thing I do see myself using quite a bit, however, is mouse mode. In the Switch 2 edition, you'll be able to use mouse mode to redecorate your room, which is, at least for me, worth the $5 asking price of the upgrade on its own. Being able to drag and drop items with the precision of a mouse is a huge help and something I've been wanting ever since I heard the Switch 2 had this feature. You can also use mouse mode to draw freehand on the bulletin board as well as design patterns. In addition to this, you can now see players' webcam feeds during multiplayer if you're on game chat as you play, and if everyone playing is on a Switch 2, you can have up to 12 players in your group. The faster loading speeds are going to make a huge difference too, considering Animal Crossing's load times on the original Switch are on the longer side. But that's everything that we know for the Switch 2 upgrade. Now, let's talk about the big 3.0 update. There are three major parts of the 3.0 update: Slumber Islands, Captain's Hotel, and the new crossover items. Slumber Islands work similarly to the already existing Dream Islands, except these are live multiplayer focused, and just like Dream Islands, you'll need an NSO subscription to visit them. If you have NSO, all you need to do is hop in your bed and drift to sleep, where you'll talk to Luna just as you would, again, for Dream Islands. Rather than a copy of your island, you'll be allowed to select a small, medium, or large blank island. And from here, you and your friends can treat it as a sandbox, changing the terrain, spawning items, and even villagers. As long as you've at some point had an item, you can drop it on your Slumber Island. Unlike Dream Islands, however, you won't get a dream address for a Slumber Island, meaning your friends can't visit it while you're away. You can have up to 3 summer islands per character, which I'm pretty excited about. After designing my island for 5 years, I'd like to take what I've learned and try to make something that's as impressive as some of the other really cool places I visited in 2020. I see this as kind of a way to make a rough draft of what I'd like my actual island to look like without having to put in the work of changing it in the main game, and the fact that my friends can help me makes it even better. The biggest part of the 3.0 update, however, is undoubtedly the new hotel. Heading over to Captain's Pier will reveal the brand new lodgings, replete with rooms you can redesign. Talking to Leilani will let you choose a theme from the list, then you can decorate the room however you like. Items matching the theme are tagged, letting you know what will work for you, and from what I saw, you can place just a small handful of items if you'd like to collect tickets, or get more extravagant with the designs if you want to make some extra pride in your work. Fortunately, if you're playing the 3.0 update on Switch 2, you can use mouse mode to make the design process a little smoother, and when you're done, you'll be paid in those tickets I mentioned earlier. The tickets can be turned into grams to get a number of prizes, ranging from clothes to furniture and even special items. The items I had a chance to look at cost anywhere from a handful of tickets like 10 or 15 to a few hundred. You can also design outfits for tourists to wear around your island, and outside you can earn a few extra tickets by dropping off the requested DIY items in the bin in front of the hotel. Finally, 3 collabs and some new items are confirmed for the 3.0 update. If you have any Zelda amiibo lying around, you can bring in a collection of Zelda-themed items by scanning some of the amiibos from that series, as well as both Tulin and Mineru as villagers from Tears of the Kingdom. Scanning Splatoon amiibos will bring Cece and Viche to your island and will also unlock a host of Splatoon-themed accessories. There's also a LEGO collection available, but it's unclear if they'll need to be unlocked at this time. On top of these upgrades, we learned a bit more about smaller details in the 3.0 update. The NES item shown in the trailer, for example, can only play Ice Climber. I was told each of the consoles shown in the reveal trailer is limited to a single game, which is pretty disappointing. I was hoping we would be able to select games or at least have multiple consoles, but it seems that isn't in the cards for now. I also spotted a Switch 2 in-game item that I'm sure will serve just as a decoration, just like the launch model Switch and Switch OLED. All of these updates have me excited to return to my island to see what's new, especially considering Mr. Rossetti is back and can help you clean up your island if you've been away for a long time like I have, though Nintendo wasn't willing to share all the details of that with me at this time. It remains to be seen how the Switch 2 edition and the 3.0 update will impact my desire to come back, but for now I'm optimistic that I'll find more to do and want to continue my island life for a while longer. I love this game so much, and I have a lot more to say about it, but I'll save that until I can try out the update. For now, I'll slip into one of Nintendo's official ugly Christmas sweaters and wait for the update on January 15th.